Hanamura. Okay, well, that's a good start. So I guess on this map you want to have as much mobility as you can, sustain and mobility, right? So that you can contest the payloads properly. I'm not confident with my knowledge about this map to issue like proper bans and whatnot, so I'm very interested in how this will play out. So do I just ban TLV? Is that something we can do? Or like, do people play Vikings here? They want to pick them maybe. Okay. But do we want to play with Vikings? I would assume yes. Really? Okay. So I'm gonna ban globals then. I just haven't played in Hero League on this map, so I don't know what to expect. I think the Haka is a better than. Also, if they go for Vikings, we can kind of hunt them, right? We can pick a hero that excels at locking people down. Man, I like the Heroes 2.0 patch, like the UI changes are so good. Like the game, I know it feels cleaner. That's the best way I can describe it. Like everything just seems a little, like slightly better, which is awesome. Genji is a ban. That's interesting. That's nice. This means that I should play him. I played a ton of Genji in quick matches and like in unranked and whatnot. Never played in Hero League. I would assume that he is super strong. But the strength of Genji isn't necessarily his like numbers. It's his mobility, right? So he definitely excels on Hanamura, like you would think so. I still don't know what I want to pick here.
Guide my path.
Like there are different possibilities, right? But what do we want? Okay, Kerosene Falstad. That's all. That's instantly like, okay, so that's not a Malfurion. That's not a Lucio. It's Kerosene. So why? I don't know.
Oh, this is my
Lucio Esmodan. So Esmodan, okay, I said that it's all about like mobility, sustain, also pushing. Every time you kill a fort, one extra shot is given to you on your next payload turn in, right? So it's not like Towers of Doom, so like as long as you have the forts, you will keep firing extra shots. It's one extra shot per each fort you destroy, right? So Esmodan with his constant pushing power can be helpful. Also, it's kind of amazing to me that Arthas hasn't been banned and hasn't been picked in this first rotation. This is awful. He should have been contested, right? Now I don't know what to do. Do we just ban, like, we have Greymane, I guess. Let's ban Johanna. Just variant. Let's ban variant. We have Lucio, we want to ban variant. Variant is good versus Lucio. Well, he can catch him, that's the first thing. Some people go for Shattering Throw to counter the sound barrier. I don't know if I like it. I don't think it does enough. I think it's better to go for the healing reduction. That way you can be more consistent as variant. Like you consistently cut people's healing, and that can help versus Lucio. Maybe more than just breaking sound barrier on one person, right? Also, something has to be said that if you go for full burst comp and you are facing Lucio, Shattering Throw probably something you want to pick up, because that's the only way to counter that. So I'm gonna be solo tanking. I absolutely have no idea what to do. They have lots of auto attackers. I feel like Johanna might be a hero we need. Lots of sustain, lots of survivability. Alternatively, what? Meridian? Meridian isn't really like an excellent solo tank. Okay, they do have two healers. That's something I kind of didn't even notice for the most part. That means they will out-sustain us, right? We do have Esmaden though. So maybe that's why they went for 2 healers, so that they can deal with the Esmaden poke. Well, at least we can deal with their damage output. Oh my gosh, I forgot that I have this horse selected. That's amazing. I think when you turn in the payloads, everyone is granted a regen globe around it. I might be wrong there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Definitely, camps definitely drop regen globes, so that might be a thing. Why is padding always tells you to go this way? I guess it's faster, right? It's faster than to go... Oh yeah, it's definitely faster to go through there, okay. Makes sense now. So yeah, since it's sustained battle, Regeneration Master seems like the way to go. I kind of like the fact that even on a completely symmetric map, like both lanes are like perfectly symmetrical, right? Even here people split 4-man bottom and solo top. That's interesting. That's like community just decided to do that. It's not really something that matters too much, right? But everyone kind of agrees to go solo top and everyone else bottom. Just totally okay by me. Okay, Esmaden, I assume he went for the sieging res. Well done. Probably not the best map to stack Taste for Blood. You have only 2 lanes, they are very spread out, and you need the strength early in the game, and Taste for Blood, unless you really try, it's kind of hard to stack. So we want to get camps. That actually makes sense, maybe-ish. Greymane should be able to solo it, right? It's like this camp is completely irrelevant, so should just let him do that. Okay. Oh, Thrall died to what? I don't know. Charism actually does a ton of damage. Never underestimate him as anybody, because he will just wreck you. But that's so weird that Thrall dies. Like that should never happen.
Payload deployment beginning for both teams.
Should never happen.
Cower before Sakaroo. That feels much better.
Oh, I actually got through it in the end there.
Yes.
This is kind of sad. Things are just not happening. I need to proc my shield now. Vala's damage was too much. A little bit too much. Can Greymane? Yep, good job. The blind, the power of shield glare. That was actually my bad. I should have been dead there, basically, but I feel like I got lucky because I had my shield glare available, so I was able to blind Vala after she committed to killing me. And if I didn't have my E ability easily accessible, I would have died, without a doubt. Please stand on it. It moves actually much faster, depending on how many people stand on it, up to 3 people. And it actually, like, it really matters. Like, that's a huge deal. I'm gonna try to peel some off of the border of the payload as much as I can. So that they just don't interrupt it for as long as possible. That way we can just bring this in. And we're gonna see if we get a regen globe or not. That would be nice. So we have 4 globes now. Yeah, there we go. Everyone gets a regen globe. Good thing, good thing. I actually didn't pick my Laws of Hope. I thought I did. Yeah, now we have like just basically infinite sustain as Johanna. We actually somehow froze the top payload on my way then. Good job, top. Really well done. That was actually amazing. We completely froze it. I think it's better to freeze the payloads because the next payload then starts a little bit later, which is obviously helpful. Oh no, Esmaden is dead though. Yeah, not much we can do there, but we can just can we just tank? I don't think we want to be tanking too much. Like, is this even worth it? That's what I'm trying to understand. He just burrowed in, just killed this Hanamura. Oh my gosh, Hanamura should have been dead there. He used his burrow aggressively and we didn't punish him for it. He achieved nothing with it too. And was like, that was bad. That was a huge misplay by us. So maybe we should start pushing our payload in. I'm gonna try to do that. My team should stay safe. Because they will cross, and then whoever wins, basically wins this payload race. Which can be helpful. Okay, I'm coming, team. Except I'm alone. Yeah, let it go, let it go. Oh, that push was unnecessary, but it's okay. So do I go for Blessed Momentum? I feel like that's the way. I just like it. I just like its functionality a lot. You get more abilities, helps you be annoying as Johanna, because you don't really have like crowd control, right? You just stun them for like a microsecond, and then they just go away, and then you slow them for a microsecond, and they also just go away. Whereas with Blessed Momentum, you just keep that train going, right? And it actually becomes a huge problem rather than a minor annoyance. Okay, she's blinded. She can't really do anything to us, guys. So let's just push this in. Oh, very well done. I feel like we have a lot of control over the payloads, which feels great. Like it feels like it's the way to go. Yeah, that's a correct call in my opinion. Getting that camp can be helpful if that's something we want to do. Because the turret actually doesn't do a ton of damage, right? But it's annoying. I don't know, like, does it do damage? Because I never, every time I saw a turret in effect, it was doing nothing. Which is like, I mean, okay. Also, I really like the way the payload's passing is, like, position-wise. Because it progresses from the safe spot into aggressive territory, right? So it forces fights, it forces commitment from both teams. Like, if you want to capture your payload, you better be prepared for it. Also, I completely misplayed that. I could have forced everyone to stand in Thrall's ultimate, but that was... wow.
Your payload has been redeployed.
Yeah, I'm kind of trying to explain everything I'm thinking, and it gets me distracted from things that actually like matter in the match. Like, for example, picking my talents. Okay, guys, stand on it. The more people will like it will be faster if we just stand on it together. There is a block ally. We need to kill the block ally if we want to achieve anything. Okay, I'm gonna blind Vala. So that should... oh wow, they are actually like freaking out about each other. That's amazing. Oh wow. I had no idea that happens. Did you see that? Oh guys. Okay, I'm gonna push this in and then I'm gonna join my team.
Payload firing upon enemy core.
Unless we want to actually fight this. Well done. I think it was... oh no, those were just minions. I thought that maybe Esmaden killed him. No, just the minions. Oh my gosh, the slow from Thrall. Oh, that was so good. Now, I'm so lucky this game, by the way. Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, well played, Greymane. That was really good follow-up. Very well done, team. I love our team. They know what they're doing, right? And that's always an enjoyable experience. To have teammates that like know their stuff. Maybe let's grab a camp. You want to, okay, we want to defend. Can we get there in time? By the way, if 3 people are pushing, and the payload is somewhere here, if 3 people are pushing it, you won't have enough time to run from bot lane, even when mounted. Well done. Good focus. Good damage output. I'm really glad that people are like super reactive to like my engages and whatnot. I wish I was kind of on the same page too, because I feel that I'm playing a little bit sloppy, but it's fine. So there is one person pushing bottom. I feel like I should contest that. Stall that for at least a little bit. Hello Nobarak, how you doing? I'm gonna grab Burning Rage, gonna help, just in general. You probably don't want a ton of wave clear on this map. You want like basically you want just enough wave clear to make it work, right? You don't need some excess levels of amazing ability to clear waves or anything. Oh, that was a good call by Nubarak. Cocooning me rather than Lucio made sure that I cannot break the cocoon super fast, which was obviously the way to go. They are actually losing this, although I don't have mana. Oh my gosh, this is a Nubarak. Oh, poor guy. He didn't have a good game at all. But Anubarak's solo tank isn't really the best thing ever. Because of the... Like, he's good in double tank, especially with archers, right? They are like the best double tank in the game at the moment. But yeah, Anubarak, he just can't do everything on his own. So you definitely don't want... Like, he's more of a bruiser tank, right? He can't just sustain forever and whatnot. I mean, I guess so, maybe? I probably should have grabbed the coin as a token to me being a frontliner, because the radius on that healing item is extremely small, so you want somebody who is more or less melee to grab it. Well, we got somebody, so that's good. Stroll died though. Can we turn this in? Can we catch up to that? No, I can't catch that, I'm sorry. So another payload, or do we do boss? Okay, if they commit to this, I'm gonna turn this around. So yeah, boss always fires on the one shot. I'm gonna push this payload in. No, they are in trouble. They need my help, probably. Oh, now they definitely need my help. Let's break it down. Okay, have stun available. Cool things are happening. Oh wow, well played by them. Well played, they got a catch on Greymane, sadly. Well, we killed some people though. Vala, well played. I mean, Johanna's sustain. It's so scary actually. Oh no, Lucio is in trouble. Can we save that? I don't have... I probably should have attacked Vala. If I attacked Vala, I probably would have had a blind available. To save Lucio, to try and save Lucio, but we are not behind, in fact we are super ahead. Esmedan though, not... Oh, that wasn't the greatest thing to have happened. Oh no! Damn it. I probably should have used my iron skin, that way I wouldn't have been slowed, so I would have probably caught up to him. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Or we can just get boss, right? Maybe not the best engage I've done, but... Things are happening. Yeah, I'm dead though. Oh, the Lucio, damn, my bad team. That was, I just killed everyone on my team. But, yeah, that was a horrible engage. That was a terrible, terrible engage. We will get the sword though. Now, if we get one payload in, we just win the game. So as long as we don't lose any force, we aren't really under any threat. We can even split the pressure between two payloads if they spawn. That's definitely a thing that can happen. They have lots of auto attackers. Imposing presence should be the way to go. Also, again, I don't remember if I picked my talent. I don't know. I'm feeling I'm kind of all over the place. Maybe it's this map or something. I don't know. I feel like I have trouble picking my talents here for some reason. I can't explain why. Good kill. That was huge. We got their healer. They have no sustain. We just win the game now. Well played. Well played. Just push this in. 3 people. 2 people. Just anything. We won it. Yeah. Like the game's actually less surprisingly long on this map, right? It's been only, like, it's so action-packed. Like, you would think that the core only has 7 health. Each fort, each keep gives 1 extra shot on the core, so you would assume that the games end like super fast. But they last up to 20 minutes. I'm totally okay with that. Like that's cool. That's cool. Well played, Esmadan. Good control over the battlefield. Like they knew what they were doing. That's amazing. That's impressive. Well done. Well done by them. Good to have. Always fun to play with good teammates. I mean, that's all I have to say about that. Let's check out stats here. So we tanked actually less damage than Anubarak, but Anubarak took too much damage almost, like he was dying, and that's like the breaking point. You want to be tanking damage, but you don't want to be dying to that damage, right? That's what you want to be doing as a tank. We actually had 12 deaths on our team. I had no idea. I thought we were playing like we were completely stomping them, but apparently Thrall died 6 times, which is okay, sure, whatever happened. I guess he was dueling Kerosene, which is probably not the best idea. Especially because he went for the block ally, and Thrall's damage is heavily auto-attack dependent, so Kerosene would just win those fights non-stop. I'm also not sure about their double support approach. I guess it was kind of working, maybe. It's just that they were split up. Like, they weren't ever like grouping up and forcing, like, pushing fights, right? They were always letting somebody get poked, heals them up, get poked, heals them up, and it wasn't really going anywhere for them. But that was an enjoyable match. I'm glad. I'm glad that we played on Hanamura. That's it's an interesting map for sure. Like, it's gonna take some time to learn the intricacies of it, right? Because on other maps you kind of know what to do, right? On Cursed Hollow, the moment that 2-minute mark hits, you are standing at the siege camp, ready to kill it and to capture it, right? And on Hanamura, you are kind of, okay, I mean, there is a mercenary camp just spawned there, but do I go there and kill it, or should I just pressure bot or something, right? So I'm really interested in how that map just kind of plays out over time, and what people figure out is the best things to do on it. But it's always an exciting period too, when nobody really knows what to do and everyone kind of tries different things. That's also really, like, something has to be said about that, because I mean, that's awesome. That's an awesome feeling, when you have something fresh to play with. That's probably the best experience you can have with a game, is not knowing anything about it and then learning.